Well, here we are approaching the kennels down a little track here. And hopefully Ken Dykes from the Andover advertiser will be here. Well, as promised, here we are at the Newbury Lodge Rescue Kennels. It says on there, beware of the dog, but I think if you look over there, Jason, I'm pretty sure there's a sheep, unless it's a long-haired dog, but I'm pretty sure there's sheep. Anyway, we're going to go and find Ken Dykes. Hello. 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 Aren't they beautiful? Hello. Yes. Oh, this is quite noisy. Everybody's having a little bark, aren't you? Hello. What's this? They're all having a bark, Jason. Hello. Hello. This is a quiet one. Sorry, it's a quiet one. Oh, well, he was quiet. Hello. Everybody's having a bark. Well, hello. Isn't that funny? When you put the microphone there and they stop barking. Because you think it's something to eat, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, here we are. Here's a Dulux dog. Hello. Hello, babes. I'm not going to put my hand in any of these kennels because I'm not quite sure how friendly the dogs are, but... Hello, what's your name?
My name's Mr. Webb.
Hello, Mr. Webb. I'm Alan from Town TV. Thanks for inviting us over. It's quite noisy, isn't it?
They're, some of them are unwanted and some are boarding. They're not all...
Oh, I see. Some are actually boarding, yeah, and some are unwanted.
Boarding.
He's boarding. What's his name?
She.
It's a she?
Yeah. Mutty or something like
Mutty. That one's boarding, so that's all right. So, it's spotlessly clean, isn't it? You do a really good job.
No, we'll try our best.
Yeah.
That little one there, the little black one came up from Wales yesterday.
Yeah.
Had he not come to us, we came with 4 other little puppies.
Yeah.
Had he not come to us last night, he would have been put down today.
Well, she doesn't look too pleased to see us.
This little one,
who's this one here?
Came to us as a stray, so we don't know his name.
Right.
We've had him a few weeks now, but
Yeah.
we don't know much about him at all, really.
What breed is this?
She's an English Bull Terrier.
English Bull Terrier.
She was, well, not a stray, but unwanted. We've had her for months.
She's very pretty, isn't she? A lovely dog. Who's this cheeky little boy? He's hiding.
This little one's boarding. I don't know how long she's in for. I think she's in for 2 weeks.
Right, that one's boarding.
You all right, little girl? Hey. She's a funny little thing.
She's boarding.
This is what we have this for. When we bring her back, we hook the lead off with that because she snaps at you.
Oh, I see. Well, that's enough to melt your heart, isn't it? Look at that. Jeanette, come here. Come over here, Jeanette. No, they're beautiful, aren't they? What are those?
Lovely. Well, we think they're Lurcher Labrador crosses, but we've got homes for 2 of them. But we want homes for the rest of them. We've got about 15 now.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? That's
and we're going to be put down, you see, today.
Really?
So we just said no, don't put them down. We'll have them. Yeah.
Oh, you just couldn't do that to them, could you? They're so beautiful. What do you think of those, Joe?
Gorgeous, aren't they?
Don't tell Chrissy back at the studio you've seen these, because she'll want one.
She told me to bring one back for her.
There's some more down here. Janet, what are these?
Split them up because these are a little bit thinner than the rest. So, we sort of bring these on a little bit more now.
And what breed are these?
These are, again, our Labrador cross lurchers, we think. Yeah. Oh, you're lovely. These are gorgeous.
They're lovely, aren't they?
This little girl was in the paper.
This little girl, yeah.
And we've got her...
There's this one here, is it? This is Penny in the Andover advertiser, Jason. There we are.
So, we hope she's going tonight to a nice home, which the people saw her in the paper, you see, and thought that they'd come and have a look at her. All right, Penny. All right, Pen.
It's all right, Penny. You'll be in a nice home tonight.
This is the mum of the pups.
It's the mum of the pups.
This is the mum. These puppies along here, yeah. So, and we want a nice home for her. You see, she's beautiful.
She's lovely, isn't she? She's very...
Of a lurcher kind.
A lurcher kind, yeah?
Lurcher kind, but we think she's got Labrador in her as well. Yeah. But she's lovely.
She's lovely and gentle, isn't she? Oh, she's beautiful.
We've got another little lurcher girlie
A
here.
little lurcher girlie.
Come on, sweetie. And we've had this one for a long time.
Yeah.
And she came in, she looked like a rake. And we build them up. Trouble is, when you build them up, you don't want to part with them then.
You don't, do you?
No, because they're so lovely. They look good, you know. And you do worry where they go to.
Thanks for inviting us out here, and it's good to see your article in the paper.
Oh, good. Yeah, this is our first one. First of a series. We're going to be doing this every week from now on in our midweek advertiser. This week it's a dog. Next week it will be a cat. I've already got the dog for the week after that. And right behind you now over there is Penny. She's the one that was featured in our very first effort, and they found a new home for her. So that's our very first success. So we're very proud of that.
Well, it's good because they're saving dogs from being put down to here, aren't they? Which is great.
The very, very sad thing is that some of these dogs are actually coming in under sentence of death. If they don't come here, they get put down. It's as simple as that.
That's terrible, isn't it? It should never happen, really, but...
I can't imagine what people are thinking of in sort of either bringing dogs into the world, so to speak, or treating them with such contempt that their lives mean nothing. I find that very, very sad.
Well, hopefully, with the Andover advertiser and Town TV, we'll save all of them.
Absolutely. So we'll try to find homes for all of them.
That's right. We will. So we're going to go out where it's slightly less noisy, and Ken's going to talk to Janet and round the corner. Is that right? Yes.
As you know, I'm Ken Dykes, editor of the Andover Advertiser. I'd like you to meet Ron and Janet Webb, who run Newbury Lodge Rescue Kennels here at Hurstbourne Tarrant. Now, Janet, how long have you been here?
We've been here about 17 years, I suppose. About 17 years.
And in that time, how many dogs do you think you've rescued?
Oh, must be thousands, I should think.
Thousands?
I'm sure it must be, yes.
Now, one thing that I've wondered is how on earth do you finance this operation here?
Well, with difficulty, really. You know, I go to work. I work night duty, you see, and that helps towards it all. We do get some lovely people that try and help, and the Andover people are very kind, but it is money all the time, really. You just need extra funds to do things with, you know, and you just have to improvise if you haven't got the money to do it with.
And not only money, is it, that you need?
Oh, we need blankets and pillows and duvets and all that sort of thing, you know, to keep the dogs warm and comfortable.
And food?
And food, of course, yes. Oh, yes.
What's your food bill every week?
Well, the last food bill I had was £369.
Is that just for the week?
Well, we try and stretch that a little bit to a fortnight, 3 weeks, if we can. But if you get an influx of dogs, then it goes, you see, so you've got to order again, you know. But having said that, you've got to bring that monies in to be able to spend it all, you see.
How many dogs have you got here at the moment? Ones, I mean, that are needing homes. I know that you do kennel some dogs commercially, a few, but most of your dogs here are actually rescue dogs, are they not? Looking for new homes. How many dogs have you got here at the moment looking for new homes?
Homes, what would you say?
16.
About 30?
He's adding it up.
About 30, 33, somewhere about.
Yeah.
Over 30 dogs looking for new homes. I was looking at some figures from the RSPCA only last week, and they alone rehouse over 30,000 unwanted dogs every year. That doesn't include people like yourselves or the other agencies. What is the problem with all these dogs needing new homes? Why are there so many unwanted dogs?
Well, I think perhaps people get them and then troubles occur within the marriage or family or whatever, and they just can't afford to keep the dog, you see.
Do people take up dogs' ownership on a whim when they ought really to be thinking very much more carefully about whether or not?
Yeah, sometimes. But then we say, you know, we say to people, look, are you quite sure about this? You know, can you afford to keep the dog and what have you? You see, and if they say, oh yes, we can, well then we go and check them out, you see, and see for ourselves. And okay, well then we let it go.
And the problem is, of course, that a nice cuddly little dog, a nice cuddly little puppy at Christmas grows up into a huge thing that needs a lot of food and a lot of exercise and vet's bills, and suddenly that cuddly little thing is not wanted because it's too much for them.
Yeah, it gets too big, you see. But that's what we're here for, I suppose.
And I believe the motto, the running motto of the National Canine Defence League is a dog is for life, not just for Christmas. Over here we've got a pet cemetery. Tell us a bit about this.
Well, we started this because we thought the money that comes from this helps us with our rescue, because we're not we don't run on a charity, we're not charity. And we thought, well, if we get money from that, it'll help us with our rescue, you see, which it does, of course, you know, when the dogs come in to be buried or whatever. And we've just gone from there, really.
And how many pets have you got buried here?
Well,
I think about 180 something.
about 180, I think.
180.
Yeah, so...
And these people pay for the plots, and that helps to finance your rescue operation.
It does, yeah. They don't come in every week, of course, but when it does come in, it helps, yeah.
So even after a well-loved pet has gone on, hopefully it's still helping to rescue other dogs.
Yeah, that's what we hope anyway.
I think that's absolutely tremendous, the fact that this couple here, Ron and Janet Webb, use all their time and all their money into rescuing dogs. You've just heard that there are 5 puppies in the kennels at this very moment, which, had they not been collected yesterday, would have been dead today. That's the kind of care and love that goes into this place. All I can say is try to search your heart and see if you can find a good home for one of these dogs. Now, you have to think very, very carefully about whether you can afford the dog, whether you want to give it a loving home, and it's for life. It's not just for this week or for Christmas. It's until that dog's gone on perhaps to the pet cemetery here. But see if you can think about whether you can give a dog a home. I'd just like to ask Janet now to tell us what her telephone number is for you to contact if you want to give a dog a really good home. Janet, your telephone number.
It's 736 466.
You've,
of course.
Andover.
Yeah.
Now you've all got that. The other thing you can do is look every week in the midweek advertiser. We are doing a special series, which is an indefinite series. We should be featuring a cat or a dog that wants homing every single week in the midweek advertiser. Look in there, you'll find all the other details that you need there too. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
Hello, Pebble. Does Pebble try and bark, I wonder?
I don't know. I mean, what do you feed Pebbles on?
She has to have pig food, of course. Yeah. Yes, nothing else but pig food and vegetables and carrots and apples and things like that, you see, chopped up. And you mustn't get her too fat.
Where did she come from?
Well, she came from Southampton. Oh, right. Yes, we went and got her from Southampton because I wanted a pig, you see.
Why not?
And,
they're meant to be very intelligent pigs, aren't they?
Oh yes, she's lovely. She'll sit down by your side of a night and sit down like a dog. Yeah,
really?
She's beautiful.
So anyway, thank you, Ken.
Thank you, El.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you,
and,
El. Thank you, Town TV.
Don't forget to ring in and speak to Janet or Ron. And you can't buy the pig, but you can't have the pig, but ring in about all those stray dogs. So.
Most of the others are actually wanting good homes. You've seen them, little tiny puppies, great big grown-up dogs, some lovely, lovely dogs. See if you can find some homes for them. Okay. Thanks very much indeed.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.